Great day to you wherever you are in the world. I hope all is going well. And if it isn't, I trust that you will allow yourself to take in this information about an opportunity that has the ability to change your life. You're here today because some way, somehow, you were presented some type of information that made you think to yourself, let me see what this connected thing is all about. So, congrats to you for even having the mindset to, go after something that you do see value in. My name is Dion Pierre Sr. I'm a happy husband, father, and promoter. I am currently recording this video in Thailand, which I think is pretty cool to say. And I'm here to shoot it to you straight. My family is my why, and my freedom is my why. And that's why I'm here today in front of you. Remember, I said I am a promoter, and we do live in a world where people are promoting all day long, right? Some for free. Like, let's say you go ziplining across Costa Rica, right? And you post it on social media, tell your mom, dad, brother, sister about it. That's free promotion. And then you have some people who promote and they get paid or deals or perks, whether they're sharing a Uber link, right? That's promotion, promoting a party, that's promotion. And, the discounts and deals and perks are all different at that point, right? I say that to say I partner with Conectiv to promote a financial and lifestyle ecosystem that is one, giving me the ability to love on my family more and create freedom. Two, gives me a like-minded community of those that also want more than the status quo and willing to do what it takes to get there. And three, I'm able to learn and utilize skills to achieve the goals I set for myself. Right. So yeah, they're giving currency and deals. These are amazing perks. So of course I'm promoting that. And although I can't and won't make any financial promises or guarantees, I do promise we will never let you play small, right? You're here for a multitude of reasons. In some way, shape, or form, we, meaning Connected, piqued your interest. Maybe you're looking for a way to earn an extra $600 to $1,000 to help you reduce your student loans, to help provide more groceries, bills, right? Or maybe you just need that extra bit of income or more to actually enjoy the life you work so hard in every day. Am I right? Maybe you like the idea of receiving financial education and getting a travel voucher every year simply because there's places you haven't gone to and places you want to go to again, right? Or is it the idea of having essentially what some may call a business in a box, like a business in a box like structure where everything is almost essentially handed to you. Customer support is already in place, and all you have to do is work a system that already works. Again, it may be all three, it may be none of the three. Why ever you are here today, my only goal is to present to you an opportunity that may contain all that you're looking for right now, today, and that I myself find nothing short of amazing. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to do really quick is I want to share my screen. I want to share my screen really quickly, and I'm going to remove my beautiful face from the screen. Right? No distractions. No distractions. No distractions. So, um, yeah, let's get into it. I actually want to go over the prices up front, right? To be a part of this amazing community and ecosystem, you can go about this one or two ways, right? As you see on the screen, we have our core. We have our core here. It's for a one-time payment of 249 and a monthly subscription of 179. And then we have our pro for just 499 and a monthly the exact same for 179. Right? I'm gonna let that seep in. It's the same monthly payment. And really quick, without getting into too much of this right now, if you do promote this to four people, you no longer have to pay for this amazing community and essentially receive some of the perks at no more cost to you. However, for now, I do want to focus on the pro, right? At the end of the day, each of us as individuals has to do what's best for our current situation. And me, I get that more than anyone. With that, there is just so much value in that short difference between the two that you're almost stealing from yourself if you do not take advantage of the pro, right? See, we here at Connected, we do understand that life is always life and that's never going to change. So, with that, at times we do forget to enjoy all that life has to offer. So, what we did was basically say, thank you for trusting us and partnering with us. Here you go. You get to choose one out of 50 destinations that you like to go to. The accommodation is completely on us. And as long as you continue with our products and services, you will get one every year. Now, I'd like to be honest for a second and say the minute this feature was rolled out, it was taken advantage of immediately, right? Not only by me, but many of the members in the community. This is one of the pro features. And I have some great news for you. When you join with our pro membership today, you get to take advantage of the travel vouchers. You don't have to wait a year, a month, or even a week. Literally today. So that trip you've been thinking about to Africa, the Caribbean, Asia, or Europe, you can make it happen. And on top of that, you get additional travel perks as well. Now, I may have brought that up first because I'm biased. I travel. And I think it's dope that one day I can surprise my wife and say, hey, babe, we're going to Cape Town for our anniversary. And our anniversary is the next day, right? That's just me fantasizing. They say you have to see it to receive it. So I'm just seeing it. No, but all jokes aside, this is just one of the many amazing perks we have to offer. See, our mission here at Conectiv is to help individuals take control of their finances, enhance their health, and build a life of greater freedom, balance, and purpose. For me, Conectiv is connection. We understand that all of life is interconnected. And you can understand that, right? If you're growing a business and you start to reap the benefits of said business, you're going to want to travel. You're going to want to be healthy. You're going to want to enjoy the fruits of your business, right? And I'm pretty sure you're going to want to look good doing it. I know I do, right? And this is for both my ladies and my fellas. Now, my mama named me after Deion Sanders, a man that goes by the name of Prime Time. And he has this quote that says, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. If you play good, they pay good. Now, this is not to make any income claims. However, you get the gist. It's all interconnected, right? Connect to a balanced life. So it's all interconnected. And we definitely care about our health just as much as we work on the wealth part. With that being said, we have both skincare and wellness products that are science backed with transparent ingredients. On the skincare side, our best bundle is the Radiance Protocol, which comes with all three of our skincare products: Glow, Amplify, and Infuse, right? And you can also purchase these separately. All of these products works for different reasons, whether that be to repair, hydrate, tighten, and or brighten the skin, and plus more, right? Many more. Next, we have our wellness products and our coffee. Now, our top bundle here is our Vitality Stack. It has all of our wellness products, starting with our Superfood Latte Alive. Again, all of our ingredients are transparent. This bundle also contains three more super cool products: Drive, Amaze, and Dream. So this bundle focuses on clean energy, focus, and memory, right? It helps you create that amazing body with gut health and GLP-1 support. And I don't know about y'all, but there's been many seasons of my life where sleep has been so inconsistent. So Dream is meant to help you gain some much needed deep restorative sleep. And again, like I said, you can also purchase these separately. Now, I don't know if you knew this about the wellness industry, right? But it's a $6 trillion industry when it comes to global wellness. And then skincare is a $200 billion industry. Now, as a partner with Conectiv, you have the ability to not only take advantage of the products for yourself, but you also receive a link that others may use to purchase. And if you do decide to go that route, you receive a commission on each of the items sold. Kind of like how most people are using TikTok to sell products, right? You can do the same thing as well, and you see the numbers here. I did the numbers as well, and I compared them. And I say our numbers are better. We pay better, right? Now, as we know, all things built to last takes time, right? Anything good, anyway. So, as we're building our business, we here at Conectiv understand the importance of financial literacy. And truth be told, the travel perks, amazing. The wellness products are golden. But our financial education, this is the prize. This is our bread and butter. And we do understand that everyone is at different stages of their financial journeys, right? So as a partner, you do get access to all the major financial markets, whether that be stocks, options, futures, or forex, right? Now, before I get into all of that, this feature is called Connect X. And you might be thinking, what is Connective truly? Where do we come from? So let's go over the legalities, right? We are owned by InvestView, a publicly traded company. We've been here in business for over 10 years, right? InvestView is a publicly traded company, right? This is a really big deal. It's very different in this space, and it's what truly separates us from everyone else. Now, what Conectiv is not. Conectiv is not a registered investment advisor. It's not a broker dealer. All we do is provide education. All of Conective's records are public information, so you can always stay up to date. And with InvestView being public, you can also invest into them and gain some ownership, right? Now, back to the financial markets. Depending on how you set this up for yourself during your strategy session, will determine what's probably the best way to choose which markets is best for you, if at all you decide to take advantage of this feature. See, most people don't understand stocks or any of this crypto stuff, and they choose to simply stay ignorant about it all, which is quite alarming to me with how fast the world is constantly changing. However, we keep you up to date with essentially a Netflix style academy, giving you videos from basic education to advanced education and pre recorded to live video. So, whatever it is for your learning style, if you don't want to watch something, that's been recorded already, you want to be there live, you can also do so. And you might be asking yourself, so who are teaching these live educational videos? And what we did here at Conectiv and continue to do is seek some of the best in this space. We asked them to partner with us and bring value to the community. And as a company today, we do employ over 40 plus educators spread across each of the markets I mentioned before. These educators will trade live in front of you, teach their strategies, and show you exactly what they're doing in the markets. Not only do they teach you, since they are employed to Conectiv through the ConnectX platform, you do get access to exactly what they're doing. So when our educators see an opportunity, you actually get push notifications to your phone just like you would a message or social media notification, letting you know that they are getting into an opportunity, and at your own risk, you can leverage that information. It's what I like to call, you get to cheat to eat while you learn to earn, right? I do want you to always keep in mind that trading is inherently risky, and yesterday's performance is not indicative of future results. Our educators will never give financial advice, they just tell you what they are doing. And with that, a lot of us in the community take advantage of this. On top of the educators teaching, we also provide scanners, right? Our scanners are tech that scans the market, and coupled with your knowledge, you're able to utilize this information and possibly capitalize, right? I do want you to understand, investing is a skill, it's not a shortcut. Again, investing is a skill, it is not a shortcut. However, Conectiv may be your shortcut to learning the skill, right? And while there are so much more perks when you join, I don't want to be here all day boring you with this amazing information. So let's talk about how you can benefit from this business model. Obviously, you can sell the wellness products, right? You could also just learn how to trade. When you join us today, the choice is yours. You can also book that trip and be on your merry way. However, if you're here, you probably have goals or probably in the process of creating them. And most people want a way to make their goals come to life. Now, remember, Connective pays people like me to promote this amazing product that sells itself, would you say? However, let's talk about what that looks like. We talked about the traveling perks, and I also mentioned Lyft and Uber and things of that nature, right? The reason being is, if you send out your link and you get a buddy to take a ride, or, you know, a couple of rides, you may get discounted on your next ride. Well, here at Connective, they pay us to advertise. So instead of using a whole bunch of the money to pay a marketing agency, they decide to bless those in the community that actually shares this amazing product and service. However, what makes us different from those services is that you actually continue to get paid residually. Okay. So you already have residual bills, whether that be rent, electric, car, or phone. Why not build a residual income alongside that. Earlier I did mention if you promote this to 4 people that joins, you no longer have to pay for what's essentially an amazing business in a box, right? Which just means you will be running a business with very little overhead. Our goal is simple. It's to push you towards your goal. So without overcomplicating this too much, we will show you how to go out and create a monthly income part-time working less than part-time hours. And this will be all based on the comp plan. And along the way, it'll take care of the four, obviously, right? So we can get that monthly wage for you. In our strategy call, we will go into more depth about the comp plan and your goals specifically. Right now, we are looking for serious people who want to do something impactful, who takes immediate action and have fun in the process, all the while creating another source of income for themselves. If you made it this far, it means you're still interested. So I have a couple of questions that I need you to answer. So I'll leave you with them. So take out a pen and write this down. I'll give you a couple of seconds to grab a pen, pull out your notes, do whatever you need to do. Okay. Or you can pause this, right? So the first question is, what did you like best? Again, the first question is, what did you like best? Right? The next question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? One being zero, one being you have zero interest whatsoever, and 10 being you're ready to get started right this second. Right? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? Three, hypothetically, if you got started in this business part time, how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? Right? Again, hypothetically, if you got started in this business part time, how much would you need to earn per month in order to make this worth your time? And the last question, how many hours a week realistically could you commit to developing that dollar monthly income? Okay, so we're using what was answered previously, and we're going to answer this question, which is how many hours a week realistically could you commit to developing whatever that dollar monthly income was that you said? Now, be sure to answer these 4 simple questions. This is the start of our business partnership. So, answering these 4 questions tells us a lot about how serious you are about your goals. And if you need help, we're going to strategize to help you, right? Regardless, that's our goal. And if you don't even understand how to answer these questions, we can help you do that as well. Whether you are ready to sign up today, have some questions, or need some time, all we ask is that you be transparent and reach back out to the person who presented this to you with the 4 questions answered. It was a pleasure to present this to you. Meet you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Meet you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace and blessings. We are excited to see you on the inside. Bye for now. Thank you for your time.